The next scholarship I'm giving out tonight is the Mary Sue Harris Memorial Scholarship. Is given by Mary's family to 2 deserving Williston seniors. The 2 seniors receiving this scholarship tonight are Grayson Geiger and Leslie Trinidad. I know Grayson's out celebrating right now, but we're glad that Leslie's here. Okay, there are a few that are not on your agenda that were added on. And I probably should have just held one of the previous people up here. So the Levy County School Nutrition Association has a scholarship. Just a little bit about them. The National Organization of School Nutrition Professionals committed to advancing the quality of school meal programs through education, to develop and encourage the highest standards in school nutrition programs, and provide educational opportunities to ensure the professional development of its members. So tonight, they present a scholarship to an essay award winner. This year's winner is Leslie Trinidad. Presenting the Marine Corps scholarships to several of our seniors. The first one goes to 2 distinguished athletes. Tonight's recipients are Calvin Strange and Hannah Garboski. I know that Hannah's dad was here early to pick up her. She was cheering on her boyfriend at the game, and CJ actually did some pitching himself today at the game. We're super proud of him. Hopefully he's watching. The next Marine Corps scholarship is the Scholastic Excellence Award, and this year that goes to Joseph Sistrunk and Alexis Eagers. I meant Eggers. I apologize.
It's not the first time.
Scholarships I have to give out. This is the Musical Excellence Award, and tonight that goes to Frankie Cittadini and Kimberly Chavez Palma.
Presenting the Louise Breeding Memorial Scholarship is Ms. Lisa Breed.
Hello everyone, I'm here to present the 4th annual Louise B. Breeden Valedictory Scholarship. Mrs. Breeden was a valedictorian of the Williston High School graduating class of 1945, an accolade also shared by 2 older siblings before her. Mrs. Breeden was a banker in our community for over 50 years and was a progressive and forward thinker for the time. Gracious, dignified, and boardroom tough described her, but the confidence she had in herself to succeed defined her in whatever she sought to do, and she carried it with her throughout her 86 years of life. She would challenge the 2019 valedictorian to go forward with that same level of confidence in all that lies before her and whatever she seeks to attain. I present the first female recipient of the $1,000 Louise B. Breeden Valedictory Scholarship to our 2019 Williston Middle High School valedictorian, Miss Victoria Lake.
Presenting the Laura Griffin Hunt Memorial Scholarship is Ms. Deborah Osteen.
Okay. Laura Griffin Hunt was a teacher and a librarian at George Scully Elementary School for 22 years. And my best friend, she passed away today, 2 years ago. This scholarship was created in her memory by her friends and family as a way to honor and keep her memory alive. It recognizes a student that has outstanding academic performances and who wishes to pursue a career of helping others and touching lives just as Laura did. This year,
$1,000 scholarships to Delana Sams and Kaylee Chinkscales. We'll do both of you. We'll do both of you. This gets over here to Georgia. Thank you.
Good evening. We're thrilled to be here tonight as the director and a board member of the Levy County Schools Foundation. It's our honor and pleasure to be here to present scholarships on behalf of the foundation. In addition to the foundation funding many scholarships throughout the district, we also serve as a nonprofit organization that allows local businesses, community groups, and families to provide scholarships through the foundation to deserving seniors, and it's our honor to manage those scholarships as well.
This year, the foundation will be presenting just under $47,000 in scholarships to our high school seniors across Levy County. And we've also presented over $50,000 in school and classroom grants this year. These are just two ways our foundation supports education in Levy County. On behalf of the entire Levy County Schools Foundation Board, we congratulate the seniors of Williston High School, and we wish you all the best as you enter this next chapter in your lives. To begin our presentation tonight, we would like to invite Amanda Lane, the service leader at Capital City Bank here in Williston, to join us to present the Capital City Bank Scholarship.
Capital City Bank is a proud patron sponsor of the foundation, and as part of this sponsorship, provides a scholarship at each of our 4 high schools in Levy County. Capital City Bank believes that the goals of the Levy County Schools Foundation match the goals of the bank's foundation. As Capital City Bank, we proudly support organizations that build strong communities by enhancing the quality of life in the communities where they do business. The recipient of Capital City Bank Scholarship is Gabe Foster.
Next up, we have the Duke Energy Scholarship. Duke Energy serves 2 fast-growing areas of the country, and the company is pursuing a balanced strategy for a secure energy future. Duke Energy continues to support education in Levy County through major sponsorships of grant funding for our vocational and STEM programs, financially supporting our foundation and providing scholarships across the county to help our youth move forward to promising careers. And this year, Duke Energy Scholarship goes to Grayson Geiger. Who I'm sure is celebrating too.
We would like to invite Scott Berry to please join us to present the Levy Soil and Water Conservation Board Scholarship.
Good evening. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior from each of the district's 4 high schools who actively participated in 4-H or FFA contests and classes that encourage conservation and who plan to pursue a career in an area that practices best uses of conservation through agriculture, aquaculture, forestry, wildlife conservation, or other biological sciences. This year's recipient of the Levy Soil and Water Conservation Board's scholarship is Ryan Klein. And I ask that you put a slimming filter on my picture.
The next scholarship we're going to award is the Vera Smith Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in honor of Miss Vera Smith, mother of former Levy County Judge Joe Smith. Joe and his wife Bobby fund this scholarship in memory of Miss Vera, who had a great love and appreciation for music as well as for Williston High School. This year's scholarship is presented to Kaylee Clinkscales.
Okay, next up is the Ann Williams Planis Softball Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded each year to a graduating senior who participated on the softball field, and it's given in memory of Ann Williams Planis. Ann was a graduate of Williston High School in 1988, who during her time here was a great softball player and went on to college through a softball scholarship. She was an extraordinary person and athlete. Her family and friends unfortunately lost her at a young age, but they want to remember her through this scholarship, and they hope that it will help another young softball athlete. And if you don't know much about Ann Williams Planis, I talked to her mom a little bit, and she really did some extraordinary things. You can Google it and find out. Her mom told me to do that, and it's just really neat that she came here from Williston, and I love that her family still continues this scholarship in her memory. But this year's recipient is Taylor Getman.
The next scholarship is the Williston Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, so we would like to ask Carolyn Tenbrook to the stage to present the Chamber of Commerce Scholarships. We've got lots of photographers out there.
Each year, the Williston Chamber of Commerce, in conjunction with Williston for Peanuts, presents 2 $1,000 scholarships to a graduating senior who will major in business, agribusiness, or a business-related field. It is named after Raymond Robinson, the founder of Williston Peanuts, and one of the first people on the Chamber of Commerce when it was founded in 1985. This year, we are very pleased to announce that we are giving those to Ryan Klein and Ray Spad.
Ready?
The next scholarship that the foundation would like to award is the Mount Pilgrim Primitive Baptist Church Memorial Scholarship. The Mount Pilgrim Baptist Church was located in Cedar Key. It did not meet their qualifications for a restoration grant, but a former resident of Cedar Key has wished for the name in the landmark to be remembered and anonymously contributed funds to establish a scholarship open to all Levy County students for this purpose. This year, the scholarship is awarded to Leslie Trinidad.
Somehow it always works out that I get to introduce him, but my favorite Whitehurst, Devin, to present the next scholarships.
I'm proud to be here tonight to present the 4 Whitehurst Family Scholarships in memory of Pappy, Elliot, Bill, and Dan Whitehurst. These men knew that hard work and perseverance pays off, and it shows in the businesses they built that are still in operation today, nearly a century later. I believe the 4 individuals that are receiving these scholarships tonight have also shown hard work and perseverance through their high school careers. While they still may be young, they have shown that they are well on their way to being future leaders in our community. Tonight's recipients of the Whitehurst Scholarships are as follows. The Whitehurst Family Agriculture Scholarship is awarded to Ethan Davis. The Whitehurst Family Sports Scholarship is awarded to Parker C. And the 2 Whitehurst General Scholarships are awarded to Grayson Geiger and Kaylee Clinton-Scales.
This year, the Levy County Schools Foundation is funding 19 general scholarships to students across the district. The scholarships are funded by our fundraisers, donations to the General Scholarship Fund, and special funding sources. This year's $500 scholarship recipients are Race Battle and Taylor Getman. We'd also like to bring Kaylee Clink-Scales back to the stage as she's awarded a $1,000 scholarship.
In honor of the Levy County Alumnus of the Year, which is something we choose annually at our gala event. This year's Alumnus of the Year honoree was chosen from Williston High School, and it was Mr. Joe Smith. Anyone who knows Mr. Joe knows how much he loves Levy County, but especially Williston. He has always been proud to say he's from Williston and Levy County, and I think it's safe to say he's always made Williston and Levy County proud that he was from here. The recipient of the 2019 Levy County Alumnus of the Year in honor of Joe Smith is Parker C.
Thank you, everyone, for those presentations. Presenting the Methodist Church, United Methodist Church Thrift Store Scholarship is Nancy Valerio.
second year of the pleasure of being able to give a $1,000 scholarship from the thrift store. It's amazing to me that the thrift store makes money. You know, we take everything in and donations, and we make enough money to help the community and help the students. And congratulations to all you students for just graduating. It's just an accomplishment to graduate, and to get scholarships on top of it is really a lot of hard work, and you're to be admired. Our scholarship this year will go to Leslie Trinidad.
This year presenting the Healing the Heart scholarships is Jackie Pye.
Good evening. Hey, I'm 82, like I always say. Anyway, I have a lot of people to thank. All of you out there who stopped by. I see some of you that stop by our boutique and yard sale every weekend, and this is how we get scholarships for each of you. So keep donating, keep coming and buying back other people's stuff, and we'll give more. We are pleased to say that we are able to give $1,000 just from yard sale and from what you all have done to help us. I have my daughter with me. At 82, I asked the Lord how much longer and who's going to take over, and they moved down from Virginia, and so I praise God for that. And anyway, and my son-in-law, and they show up thank you. They show up every week at Thursday, Friday, Saturday to help me set up and get ready for you all to come by. So we are so proud, really, really proud that you all have been a part of this. And I also always want to thank the Methodist Church. Now, I don't go to I do go on Wednesday nights sometimes, but I don't go to them. But they have been so good to us. They let us use their parking lots, and they really support us. And Pastor Danny went to City Hall and stood up for us. So I always want to give a shout out to them. Thank you all, and I'll let my daughter. Oh wait, I want to say one more thing. I want you to know that my outfit came from the boutique. My blouse was $2, my pants was $1, and these are my shoes. I did pay $5 for them because they were brand new.
I'm Tammy, her daughter. I don't know how to follow that. I did want to mention with the boutique, we also have a food pantry on Wednesdays, and it's another small contribution, and we are a recovery ministry, Christian-based 12-step recovery ministry also on Monday night, 7 to 8, and it's for healing the heart and renewing the mind, any addiction, any affliction. You're welcome there. It's a safe, confidential place to heal your heart. And right now we'd like to give a scholarship. If all 8 of them could come up at the same time, it would be great. I have Kaylee Klinskills, Hannah Mordosky, Kaylee Goodman, Mary Hidalgo, Mary Shannon Palmer, Selena Simmons, Piper Zay, and Terry Wilson. Thank you.
Presenting with GFWC Women's Club Scholarship is Ms. Georgia Browning.
Good evening. I am Georgia Browning, president of the GFWC Williston Women's Club. The women of our organization work hard for our community. We fill backpacks with food for kids. We volunteer at the library. We support many events such as spelling bees, speech contests, Hobie, and the FFA right here. One of the things that we are the most popular in our club, the thing that we love to do the best, is to raise money for the children of this community. Recently, our education committee put on Mystery Theater, a play that was called Murder on the Oriental Rug. It raised more than $2,500 for scholarships. Next year, we plan to do a fashion show luncheon. We like to thank the community for supporting these events, and we encourage everyone to continue to support us because it supports our youth. For the last 50 years, maybe more, we can only find one person that said they had it 50 years ago. We have been awarding scholarships and thousands of dollars to different seniors over the years. Tonight, I am proud to award two $750 scholarships. The first one is for Gabe Foster. Our second scholarship goes to Miranda Milton.
Okay, I'm just checking. Lenora Floyd Folston was going to be here tonight to present the Team Mighty Ike Scholarship.
She's right up there. Right here.
Oh, she is here. Oh, I just asked if anybody is here. Lenora, come on up. Like so many others, this is a scholarship and a memorial scholarship for one of our students from Williston High School. So.
Good evening. Team Mighty Ike Charitable Foundation was created in honor of a fellow Williston High School alumni, Isaac Floyd, in 2012. This makes our sixth consecutive year providing a scholarship, putting us over $12,250 given out, and we are extremely excited. This scholarship is given based on GPA, extracurricular activities, and an essay scored by TMI's board. Team Mighty Ike's mission is to promote vehicle safety by actively encouraging everyone to stay strapped and heed the speed. And the purpose of the scholarship is to allow the dream to live on. We fundraise at many events throughout the year and participate as well in several events. However, the biggest fundraiser for Team Mighty Ike Foundation is the basketball tournament held here at Williston High School each year. And as such, we would like to thank all of the Williston Middle High School administrators and the Levy County School Board for allowing us to team up with the athletic program here that Isaac was so heavily involved in to make that happen. This year, Team Mighty Ike will be providing another $2,750 in scholarships. And if all four could come up. The first is $500 to Delana Sams. The second is to Ethan Davis, also in the amount of $500. The third is Leslie Trinidad in the amount of $750. And the fourth is to Calvin Strange in the amount of $1,000. We are excited about how well each of past year's recipients are doing, and we look forward to hearing how well each of you will do as you allow the dream to live on.
Presenting the Rotary Scholarship is Ms. Fran Taylor.
Good evening. My name is Fran Taylor. I'm the president of the Williston Rotary Club. Williston Rotary and Rotary Club in general is a community and service organization. You may have seen us doing fundraisers around town like the bed race or the Purple Pinky Peanut Run. And these are fun activities that we can do and involve the whole community to raise money for things like dictionaries for the third grade children or the rack shoe programs that we have going on, and not just the Williston schools, but all over the county. So the Rotary Scholarship that we give is to a student who exemplifies our motto, which is basically service above self. And we have the privilege of having a lot of people that do that, but this year's recipient is Miss Kaylee Clinkscales.
I have a lovely, obnoxious check to display.
I don't know, Aaron, that might be hard to top. Presenting the GFWC Junior Women's Club Scholarship is Ms. Erin Williams.
We also have a jumbo check. I just didn't just know that we had it. It's my pleasure to be here tonight on behalf of the GFWC Williston Junior Women's Club. We are excited to be able to present a $1,000 scholarship this year. These scholarships are funded, this scholarship is funded by two of our most popular fundraisers, the Miss Williston Pageant and Daddy Sweetheart Dance. The mission of the Williston Juniors is to enhance the lives of others through volunteer service. In selecting our scholarship recipient, we kept that mission in mind and looked for a young person that embraced the volunteer spirit. In addition to community service, we looked at academic achievement and history leadership. Overall, we were looking for a well-rounded student who's striving to be the best that she or he could be in all areas of their lives. And we feel we found just such a student, and after watching her come up to the stage so many times this evening, I know that we picked the right one, and it's Kaylee Clinkscales. Sorry about the jump. Okay.
class officers is Hillary Cribbs and Donna Bennett.
Okay, we would like to now recognize our senior class officers. They will be receiving a medallion to honor them. If the 4 class officers would come to the stage as I call you. Our president, Cammy McCormick. Vice President, Delana Sams. Secretary, Erica Turner. And our treasurer, Janiyah Williams.
And now presenting the National Honor Society stoles that they will be wearing at graduation is the National Honor Society sponsor, Donna Bennett, assisted by Hillary Cribbs.
National Honor Society is a very prestigious organization which is based on academics as well as service, character, and leadership. Members are usually inducted in their 10th or 11th grade and must have a GPA of a 3.5. To remain a member of good standing, they must maintain that 3.5 once they are inducted through 11th grade and through 12th grade. To receive the National Honor Society stoles, the following seniors are receiving their stoles tonight. Race Battles, who's at the state playoffs. Cheyenne Bell, Alexander Casper, Frankie Senedini, Lewis Dalton, Alexis Eggers, Shaw Forhan, Emily Pepperman, Madison Hunt, Ryan Klein, Victoria Lake, Brianna Ramos, and Anthony Williams.
And tonight, recognizing the Spanish National Honor Society and the seals of biliteracy is our Spanish teacher, Ms. Arelis, Senora Arelis Rosario. I'm about to make her unmarried.
Buenas noches a todos. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to start with the Florida Seal of Biliteracy, and I want to let you know that this is the first time our school is doing this. Ms. Karen helped us complete the paperwork, and I am so happy to present my babies with their Seal of Biliteracy. The Florida Seal of Biliteracy program is established to recognize a high school graduate who has attained a high level of competency in listening, speaking, reading, and writing in one or more foreign languages in addition to English. The Commissioner of Education award the seal of biliteracy upon graduation to a high school student who meets the qualifications in this section. The seal must differentiate between two levels of competency. We have the gold and the silver. And the purpose of the Florida Seal of Biliteracy program is to encourage students to study foreign languages, certify attainment of biliteracy, provide employers with a method of identifying an individual with biliteracy skills who is seeking employment, provide a post-secondary institution with a method of recognizing an applicant with biliteracy skills who is seeking admissions to the post-secondary institution, recognize and promote foreign language instruction in public schools, and affirm the value of diversity, honor multiple cultures and foreign languages, and strengthen the relationships between multiple cultures in our community. Our recipients this night are with a gold seal of biliteracy. This means that they have achieved a very high score in the AP Spanish exam and also FSA scores in English. Our first recipient is Leslie Trinidad. With the silver seal of biliteracy, we have Kimberly Chavez Palma, Lunari Hidalgo, y Arely Hernández Mérida. I'm going to keep them close by because I'm going to call them again because they have also been recognized by the Spanish National Honor Society. The Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica is an academic honor society focused on Spanish language excellence in secondary education and promotes a continuity of interest in Spanish studies. The group, which was established in 1953 in the United States, is sponsored by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese. Each chapter has its own unique name. Ours was founded a few years ago, if I'm not mistaken, 4 years ago by Robbie Sistruk. He was the one who pushed me to create this chapter because we didn't have one here in Williston High School. And he was one of the first inductees into the society as well. Each year, the chapter honors some students, and each of one of the society members has completed successfully 3 semesters of Spanish or Portuguese. In this case, we only offer Spanish here at Williston High School, and they are also required to maintain an honor grade, which correlates with the society's missions of high academic achievement. Our recipients tonight are the following. Our president, Arely Hernández Mérida. Our VP, Lauren Fairclough. Our secretaria, Shaw Foreign. Our treasurer, Lunari Hidalgo Colón. Leslie Trinidad. Kimberly Chavez Palma, Carly Wilson, and Frankie Citadini. Oh, I have one more. Cheyenne Bell. So if you purchase one of those beautiful brazaletes from Guatemala, they were working very hard to complete their project, and here is the society.
Okay, one of the things I just wanted to mention is that achieving the seals of biliteracy might seem easy. It has not been. It has certainly been helped by our Spanish teacher. We've had incredible success in our Spanish program. I think Aurelis had 15 people in her advanced placement Spanish class, and 14 out of the 15 achieved a 3, 4, or 5 on the National Advanced Placement Spanish exam, which is a remarkable accomplishment. So presenting avid chords again is Aurelis Rosario.
I would like for all my avid students, seniors, to come to the stage to receive your awards. Leslie Trinidad and Carmen Wilson.
We only have a few more awards left, but they are the big ones. So presenting our valedictorian, salutatorian, and Bright Future Scholarship winners is our guidance counselor, Amanda Myrie.
Good evening, everyone. All right, so first I'll start with our salutatorian, Miss Alexis Eggers, if you'll come on up. Alexis is the daughter of James and Cindy Eggers. She's best known on campus as being the student commander of our Army JROTC unit for the past year and a half. She's also a member of the National Honor Society and has been a member and officer in FFA. She's the winner of the Florida Academic Scholars Award and plans to use her scholarship at New College in Sarasota, where she plans to major in political science and international studies. Next, we have our valedictorian, Victoria Lake. Victoria is the daughter of Lloyd and Lisa Lake. She moved to Williston at the beginning of her 9th grade year and has rewritten most of Williston Middle High School's academic record books, including having made a perfect score on the post-secondary readiness test, having achieved the highest ever Williston score on the SAT, and being tied for the highest ever ACT score. She's never made a B in school, even though she's only one of 2 students to earn her AA and an AA degree from college the same week as she's earning her high school diploma. She's currently our valedictorian and a president of National Honor Society. She represented Levy County last year as the top student in the county in math and science at the Sunshine State Scholars Program. She plans to attend the University of Florida in the fall. Her most impressive academic achievement will be announced at the end of tonight's program by Ms. Karen Reinauer. Congratulations, ladies. The Bright Future Scholarship Program was started in 1997 to reward high-achieving students in Florida high schools. The program currently funds 3 different scholarship programs. The first scholarship is the Vocational Gold Seal Program, which awards 2 different levels of award. The first is the Vocational Scholars Award, which funds the first 2 years of a technical program and requires a minimum grade point average of 3.0 and college-ready test scores along with completion of 30 or more hours of community service. The winners of this year's scholarship are Shaw Foran, Arome Hernandez, and Parker C. The other vocational award funds the last 2 years of a technical degree and is called the Gold Seal CAPE Scholars Program. The winners in this category are Jessica Bloom, Jacob Breeding, Trinity Knapp, Kaylee Clinkscales, Samantha Wiles, and Jeremy Trethaway. It requires a 3.0 grade point average, a 26 on the ACT test, or an 1170 on the SAT test, as well as 75 hours of community service. This year's winners are Cheyenne Bell, Ethan Davis, Emily Heffernan, Joseph Sistrumt, and Kaden Smith. The top scholarship in Florida is called the Florida Academic Scholars Award. To qualify for the scholarship, a student has to have a weighted grade point average of a 3.5, an ACT score of 29, or an SAT score of 1290, as well as 100 hours of community service. This year's winners are Frankie Cittadini, Alexis Eggers, Ryan Klein, and Victoria Lake.
presenting our cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude designations is our assistant principal, Dee Westfall.
Okay, I promise we're almost done. But it's so amazing to hear all these awards and scholarships be given out, and I'm very impressed. We're going to start with the cum laude. That is with an honors of a 3.5 to a 3.84 weighted grade point average. I'm going to call, if you'll hold your applause, we'll get everybody on the stage, and I will get your certificate, and then we can celebrate them. Cammie McCormick, Caden Smith, Kimberly Chavez Palma, Gabe Foster, Alexandra Casper, Kaylee Klingskel, Louis Darden, Joseph Sistra, Parker C., Miranda Milton, Lauren Faircloth, Tribe Hunt, Reagan Williams, Erica Turner, Delana Sams, Brianna Ramos, Mackenzie Fairweather, Dalen Green, and Leslie Trinidad. And we give them all good time. You guys stay over and get your certificate. Next, we have the magna cum laude. That is with high honors of a 3.85 to a 3.99. We have Aurelmi Hernandez Morita and Sean Foran. And finally, we have the summa cum laude with the highest honors of 4.0 and above. I don't think I was on that list in high school, so I'm impressed. I'm going to call all the recipients and we'll give them a big applause. We have Emily Heffernan, Ryan Klein, Frank Sedadini, Caitlin Weflin, Mary Manis, Cheyenne Bell, Callista Dodson, and Madison Hunt.
two more awards. Presenting the Daughters of American Revolution Scholarship and Award is our Dean of Students, Mr. Ben Hawkins.
Good evening. The Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Award is given to a graduating senior in each participating high school. The qualities of the recipient are dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. This was the first year we started the selection process in the fall in order to allow each school to have their candidate have an opportunity to compete for the Gainesville chapter's entry for one of two $5,000 scholarships offered by DAR National. The essay winner chosen this year as Gainesville's chapter candidate is from Newberry High School. The senior selected this year to receive Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Award for Williston High School is Alexis Eggers.
Mr. Slump was going to present this last award, and she's going to be mad at me for talking about her, so I'm just going to have to live with it. Tonight we are presenting a very special award. It's the first time it's ever been presented in Levy County since 1955. And to give you an idea of how difficult this award is to win, every year 1.6 million high school juniors take the National Merit Scholarship qualifying test, which is the most difficult test they will ever take. From that number, they choose only those students who score in the 99th percentile to be awarded letters of commendation. That group is divided into thirds in order to produce 16,000 semifinalists, and then half of that number become finalists. At that point, the finalists are asked to go through a rigorous screening program that looks at their grades, test scores, high school activities, and their essay before they choose their final National Merit Scholarship winners. Our winner is truly unique. She has been given a presidential scholarship at the University of Florida, as well as the Top Bright Futures Award. As Mrs. Myrie has indicated, she's earned a perfect score on one college admission test, earned the top score ever by a Williston student on the College Board SAT test, and is tied for the top ACT score, which she only attempted once, could probably knock out a perfect score the next time she took the test. She also made the highest possible score on an advanced placement English exam without ever actually setting foot in the teacher's classroom, which Mrs. Dowling said she was not surprised. To say that her high school grades have been exemplary is putting it mildly. I took a look. She has a 99 average in 42 high school classes and has completed her AA degree at Central Florida Community College with a 4.0 average, and she's managed to do all this while working 25 to 30 hours at Publix. It makes my head swim. We're pleased to present the 2019 National Merit Scholarship to Miss Victoria Lake. Ms. Westphal is going to just make a couple closing remarks, but I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for attending, It's been tough, it's been great watching the baseball players play, but of course that meant that so many of them weren't here tonight, but I'm pretty sure they would rather have been in Fort Myers, and will get their awards to them. Here's Mrs. Westphal.
So once again, students, we're so proud of you. Go out there and make us Williston proud. I want to thank a few people. I want to thank Ms. Karen Ridenauer for putting together this great ceremony. Donna Bennett helped her do that, Ms. Myrie. And behind the scenes, we always have somebody who works behind the scenes that none of us ever see, but they do a lot of work. We have Ms. Pam White, that you can't see, but she does this all work hard. And finally, seniors and family and friends, we all want to turn and thank all of these people who run these organizations and these charities that help provide these scholarships. It is amazing, so let's give them all a great hand. And giving us their time to come out. All right, we do have some refreshments for you guys. We have a yummy cake, and we have lemonade and tea, and thank you, Ms. Bennett, for getting it ready, so please enjoy that. And again, thank you for coming out, and have a great evening.